pretend. Whoa.
Hey everyone, this is Living Dead Gal, and welcome back to another Sims 4 CAS video. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Today, we are doing the next one in our realistic Townie Makeover series. As you can see, I am working on the infamous Bob Pancakes. So this one I was definitely afraid to do, because Bob is such a, loved and known Townie. But I was trying to decide where I wanted to start next, and in the series, I had done the occults really, and I could have gone to Solani and done like the mermaids and kind of done that portion of the occult, but I actually kind of wanted to bring it back to base game for these and kind of go back to like the original neighborhoods. So I wanted to start with Willow Creek, and then I'm probably going to move into Oasis Springs next. So I decided to go ahead and hop on to the Pancakes family first. Also, I really felt like making over a male sim today, and I don't know, Bob was the one. So as you can see here, one of the things that I definitely was really focused on when picking out his skin details is I wanted to make sure that I found a skin overlay that added that realism to him, but didn't change his body too much, because his body, his body is fine, but his body isn't like six-pack abs or anything like that, and a lot of the skin overlays that I have will kind of give Sims that very like muscle defined look to their body, and it just didn't really realistically make sense with the shape of Bob's body and just like how he is. So I have this really amazing overlay by Sims 3 Melancholic that I always like to use for Sims when I don't want them to like look like they're super buff with like, a six-pack, and it still looks really nice on them, and it gives them a lot of really nice features and kind of adds that realism. So I was really happy with that skin detail choice for Bob. And then I was kind of able to just kind of go in and do my usual, defining details and things. One of the things I really struggled with as well was trying to find a beard that I thought would suit him. I know in game, like his Maxis beard is a little bit fluffier, like a little bit heavier. I guess bushier would be the correct word. But I was looking at some of like the bushier ones that I had, and his jawline is so defined and so sharp and like rigid, and some of the like bushier ones that I had, I love those beards, but they just, it was kind of like accentuating some of the like more aggressive lines in his jaw, but not in like the way that I wanted it to. So I ended up going with like more of a lighter stubble for him, and I also thought, why not? Like I want to give him a fresh look. Like with this Townie Makeover, I kind of did a mix. Like I wanted him to still look like Bob Pancakes. I didn't want to change him too much. I did play around with like adding a few long hairs on him just to see how it looked, but I didn't want to change him too much from his original look. Like I really wanted it to be kind of an alpha version, except for his everyday attire and just for like the way I have his like beard groomed and even like the new hair that I picked for him. I kind of wanted to give him like a little bit more of a youthful and fresh look, because he is still a young adult in game, and I feel like he looks more like, I don't know, to me, maybe it's just me, but he looks more middle-aged, and so I wanted to give him just a little bit of a fresher, younger look, because he is a young adult, and I'll probably do the same thing with Eliza. Now, I will also do Iggy, which I know their child Iggy did not come with the base game, but Iggy did come sort of in like the Maxis update to the gallery, and I feel like Iggy's important to include. So anyway, you'll see when I end up styling his everyday look, I went like a little bit different for Bob. At first I was kind of looking at his Maxis clothes, and I was looking like, okay, like let me get him a t-shirt and some comfy pants, and I did go that route, but I kind of went like a little bit trendier for him. Again, kind of giving him that youth back, and I know that Bob is kind of looked at as like being very henpecked by Eliza, but I don't know, I wanted like this to be, Bob like expressing himself and kind of coming out of his shell, and that's kind of like where the first outfit, I wanted it to have a look that was reminiscent of his in-game outfit, but I wanted to give him just a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of sparkle, if you will. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did him justice with a little bit of a glow up there. And so I got him this like gold chain, and I don't know why, I was just like, Bob needs a gold chain. He needs it. So I did that. I also did make sure to give him his wedding ring. That's one thing that really bugs me in the game, is when we don't have, I wish we could have, I don't want to say that we have auto wedding rings, because I'd like our Sims to be able to pick them out. And maybe there's more to it with My Wedding Stories. I'm not sure. I have not bought that pack yet. But I don't know. I like in the game for my Sims, if they're married, to have wedding rings, because that's common and that's realistic. So I made sure I gave him his wedding ring on every single outfit. And really for the rest of his outfits, I stayed like a little bit closer to that more, you know, matching his original style. And for his sleep, I absolutely made sure, I was like, he has to still have the red bathrobe. I mean, it's classic. He has to have it. I tried on a few other things for fun, but he has to have it. So I didn't use the one that he has in game, but I actually used a CC one that I think is actually an edit of the original, one of the meshes that came with one of the recent free updates with Sims Delivery, but it's just like a remesh of it. It's like a shinier version, and you know, I thought it was like a nice little upgrade from however many years it is now that this game has been out. I feel like such a noob for not knowing that off the top of my head, but you know, an upgrade from when he was first shipped with that original red robe. And then his party wear is probably my favorite. I was like, yeah, Bob, let's unbutton that shirt a little bit. Like, you can show yourself off a little bit, because Bob's a good looking guy. I mean, he's a really good looking guy. I feel like he's kind of hidden behind, you know, some of like his style and his dress and his original look. And, you know, there's a lot to Bob, and he's just like a little secret hottie, I think, at least based on all of the Townie Makeovers that I've seen just from many, many Simmers on Twitter, on Tumblr, on YouTube, give Bob a makeover. I mean, I think he's a good looking dude. So anyway, I have rambled a lot, and we're actually getting close to the end of the video. This is a shorter one because, I don't know, I was so worried about this. I was so stressed that it was going to take me forever and I was going to be so picky, but I actually found a lot of stuff that I liked for Bob a lot quicker than I usually do for most of these Sims in these Townie Makeovers. So yeah, it is a rather quick one, but I hope you guys still enjoy it nonetheless. I hope that you like my take on Bob. Again, you know, I think the OG Bob Pancakes in the game, you can never really beat that. You just can't. It's Bob Pancakes. But for my purposes of doing like a realistic save file with realistic Townies for myself, I am happy with where Bob turned out, and I'd be interested to kind of play through with him and kind of let him shine a little bit. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, or subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Yeah, I lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I lost you, yeah, I lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I lost you, I lost you. For you,
It's silent now, we don't say a word, we're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said, yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on.